Hello, and welcome to episode 13 of Tiny Bookshop. So, I think we're entering the season of spring, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, yes, so spring first, year two. Even though we've never done spring before in this game, you start in the summer, year one. Uh, so, I think what I'm going to do first of all is press X and redecorate because we don't really need these festive items anymore. Whoops. So let's get rid of that and that and that and that. And then I think the rest is okay. So we can see what else we can potentially um, add. I'm probably going to take out that and replace it with something else. And I think we can add this fern. I think that would be nice. Add that there. And let's go for this typewriter. Okay. And what else might we be able to place on? We could put the cactus instead of the boombox. I do want to keep this. I think it's a grimoire. I do want to keep that on there. That's just kind of fun. Otherwise, I think it's looking all right. I think there's one other thing we can place down, but maybe we can hold off on that for now. Oh, we do have the shells. Maybe I'll add the shells, or I can't remember what this does. So instead of the cactus, we'll put the bell down. And yeah, I think that's good. Should we add some wind chimes too? Let's add some wind chimes too. Okay. I don't think we've done that before. So, we got on today. It is Monday, spring 1st, year 2. And we did make a profit, so that's great. The semester break ends today at the university, and it's Mega Savings Day. Okay, so we'll probably go check out Mega Savings Day. Let's see what we've got for books. Let's go for the Mysterious Attic Find. Okay, and that's probably... Let's go for Best of the Best as well, selling my old paperback editions. Oh, classics. Okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense. All right, and then for seasonal items, we have a coffee machine, which I never did pick that up yet. We also have the birdhouse. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on those items right now. But you know, that's okay. All right, so it's sunny today, and I think we will go to the Mega Marché. And let's just see what we... Okay, so crime and drama. All right. Nothing but crime and drama at the local supermarket, huh? And then we'll add... I do want to have like a little of each. So we will add a few of everything. But the majority will be the two popular genres. And, okay. Okay, that should do. That should do. We still have this mascot of sorts waving its arms around as enthusiastically as it can. We will greet the customers. Okay, somebody needs help. Let's see if we can help them. What's the catch of the day? I'm looking for a book about nature. I really enjoyed 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Okay. A book about nature. But that 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is like a fictional book. So maybe not a fact book? I don't know. Or maybe either one. It could be fact or fiction as long as it involves nature. So let's just see what we got under fact books. Encyclopedia. Okay. Then we're also looking at the classics. We're prioritizing those, but I didn't see anything there. Let's go for drama. Okay, so Alaska. I mean, it's got a lot of nature in Alaska, right? You know, you know what I mean. That sounded smarter in my head than saying it out loud. So I don't know if there is any actual nature mentioned in Alaska. But let's keep going and see what else there might be. I don't know, this is a little bit of a tricky one right now. Here's living in Alaska. So the drama about Alaska might not be right, but maybe this one, because this is like through the frozen wilderness. So they might mention nature in some way. Yes, okay. Wonderful. All right. Okay. Wow, that's a new personal best. Give me something with a low page count. Self-help books are usually not my cup of tea, though. Okay. I like it when they specify something like page count or author or something like that. That's really helpful. So let's see what we can do. A low page count. Well, not that one. And definitely not that one. Okay, maybe this one. I don't think that would be considered a self-help book. Okay, yeah. Oh, and here's Klaus. Hey, yawn, stretch, crack. Ouch, did you hear that? I think that was my back. Guess I spent too much of winter holed up inside. So I reckon that it's time to get back into yoga this spring. There's a free yoga class every Tuesday at Rye Park if you want to join sometime. Okay, Rye Park, great. So we've opened up that area. Visit the park. Challenge unlocked on a spring stroll. Why don't you take a stroll through Rye Park in this lovely weather? It's good fun, and there's other cool clubs meeting in the park as well. Just make sure to check the weather reports beforehand. There was that one day where I hardly noticed the rain and showed up to an empty park, so don't repeat my mistakes. Okay, that's good to know. It's all weather dependent. Okay, let's help out this customer. Let's bring a book to school day. I'm not a fan of romance, and I won't read it if it's super dry. However, I'm looking for a fresh kids book. Okay, let's see about a kids book. That's the only kids book we have, so this is a young adult story. Would that count though as a kids book? Oh, but that might involve romance. So I don't know. It might be the only kids book that we have. So I'm just gonna go with that. Yes. Let's get going on this typewriter. I keep forgetting to interact with it. Gold blank page, huh? It looks nice and pristine like that. I probably shouldn't write on it just yet. Yeah, it's better left empty rather than just writing anything. I'll come back with some ideas tomorrow. Challenge unlocked. Interact with the typewriter, your big debut. Get to work on your typewriter and finally start that book you always wanted to write. Ooh, okay. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so today there's nothing going on, no events. And it's raining, so I don't think we'll go to Rye Park. Let's see what we got books-wise. Let's go for the library sale. Okay, nice. That should do. Oh, yep, that's right. There's going to be a concert on Thursday at the Lighthouse, so that's also good to know. So with that said, I think what we might do is maybe go to the hospital. I'm trying to remember, like, what... Okay, so that's Rye Park. What kind of things do we need? Oh, do I still need to equip the safety items, or am I done with that challenge? I can't remember now. Interact with the typewriter. Oh yeah, sell every book in your full shop. That did not happen, but that's okay. The castle ruins. So there's still a few things to unlock for the castle ruins. So maybe we'll do that. We're good for the lighthouse. And then St. Buxton University as well. Oh, I think we still have to sell academically irrelevant books to students. Okay. That's good to know too. And then Mega Marche, we still have stuff to do as well. Okay, well, let's go to the castle ruins. Then let's see, fantasy, fact, and travel. Okay. Add a couple of kids' books as well. And we'll add some crime books too. And fact. Okay, great. Okay, and the campers are still here. Yawn. Oh, they're waking up. Oh boy. Another nightmare last night. Oh no. Doesn't bother me at all. I'm not a baby. Oh dear. Oh, yeah, here's the rain. All right. It looks nice in the spring. Yeah, looking good. Oh, and there's more campers up there too. Okay. And here's Anne. Hey, you, how's it going over here? You know, my dissertation is fully underway, and researching for it has actually been pretty fun. I'm ready to move on to the practical part of the project now, and actually, I could really use your help. Look, this is a, Nepenthes villosa seed. Okay. It seems this plant grows best the further it is from the sea and has a soft spot for crime books. Okay, Interesting. It's endemic to a region high up in the mountains of Borneo, and I want to see if it can survive in the urban parts of Buxtonbury. It's pretty ambitious, but why not start big, right? Nutrients shouldn't be too much of a problem since, well, it's carnivorous. Anyway, you go to the city center almost every day, right? Do you think you could take the seedling around in the bookshop? Okay. So we can go to some of the inner city locations away from the sea until it's fully grown. Okay. You would help me out so much, and the plant will look terrific, so it might attract a few extra customers too. And don't worry, it's absolutely harmless to humans. All it needs is lots of sunlight and zero wind, so keep it away from the coast if you can. Good luck. Okay, well, we're on the coast today, so that's probably not going to work for the plant, but that's okay. Okay. This might be just a bit odd, but I hate when books just end. Give me a series. Also, I can always go for a fantasy novel. I'm a fan of books like the Ramayana. Okay. What about this one? I don't know if that's part of a series. Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I don't know if that's part of a series either. Annihilation. That's part of a cosmic horror trilogy. So we'll put that on the short list. That's a collection of Stephen King horror stories. Okay. What's this one? Okay. Nimona. Snow Crash. Okay, well, this is the only one I see that's like in the fantasy area. Even though it's cosmic horror. I guess it's not quite fantasy per se, but it's purple. That says it's part of like a series, so hopefully this is okay. Oh, good. Okay. Okay, let's go for this one. Fact books are my usual go-tos. I'm more of a casual reader and also I can always go for a comic. It's for my little sister. Wow, okay. Okay. Very candid memoir. Okay, maybe. It's a coffee table book. Okay. Stonewall Reader. Okay. So I'm just looking at the fact books right now. Architecture in Britain. But there's a lot going on here with this description, like a comic and a fact book. Okay, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna find there. Walk in the woods. So we'll go to Happily Ever After. What's this one? 1,000 Places to See Before You Die. James of the Giant Peach. Heidi. 5 on a Treasure Island. Anything over there? No. Well, I really have no idea. So I'm gonna have to go for B because I'm not sure about that one. That one's kind of throwing me off a bit. Okay, let's see what's going on here. What should I pick? I wouldn't mind reading another travel guide, and I wouldn't mind a book that included animals. Okay. Let's see what we can find. Maybe that one. But let's look at the other ones. Okay, probably not that one. The bookshop book. A Walk in the Woods. Let's see about that one. No. Okay. Okay. Sorry. It was in the travel section, but I guess it wasn't a travel guide. I guess it was travel related, but not in terms of being a guide. Okay, well, we're wrapping things up. Have I interacted with the typewriter today? Alrighty, here we go. Come on, I know you're thinking thoughts. Let him out. Gosh, what choices. Bees! Bees! I like bees. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Bees are so smart. They can tell the time. Hey, that's something. A book about bees, then? Sure, I can work with that. Keep typing. Okay, I'm glad you can work with that. All right, there we go. Okay, so it's sunny today. There's the waterfront fish market. Um, but I'm also thinking about going to Rye Park because it is sunny. Let's get some paperback goodies. Okay, nice variety there. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking we try this one out. And I don't think we know yet what the popular genres will be, so we'll just try for a little bit of everything. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so it's Wednesday, spring 3rd. Okay. Okay, stamp collected. What a great meeting spot. All kinds of groups hang out here when the sun is out. Okay, cool. Well, let's pick up that bottle. And that bottle back there. See if there's anything else going on. Let's read the notice board. There are multiple flyers hung up on the notice board. Let's take a look. Fancy yourself a chess dilettante? Join the Senior Chess Club on Mondays and Wednesdays. Okay, so chess should be turning up. Community yoga class every Tuesday and Thursday. Come unlock your chakras. Our creative writing group meets on Fridays and Sundays. We are a group of hobbyists and professional writers. All skill levels are welcome. Hey, this is the Books to News study group. We meet on Saturdays, but only if the weather is nice. Okay, good to know. I saw another bottle I can potentially pick up. Okay, let's help this customer out too. Give me something romantic. I yearn for a happy ending. Paper Towns is one of my all-time favorites. Okay, let's see what we got for drama. Okay. What about this one? Oh yes, I love love. Great. Okay, let's pick up that book there too. Can add to our collection. And here's Tilde. My dear, do you have a minute? I'd like to discuss something important with you. Being in hospital and talking with you, it made me a little more honest with myself. I considered my old bookshop and the years of work I put into making it a welcoming community hub. And maybe a little selfishly, I don't want that legacy to go away just yet. I want to have made an impact on this town that I love, and I want someone to carry on what I started. After watching you, I knew you could be the one to do it. You might not realize it, but what you do every day, it's exactly what our community needs, giving people a pleasant destination to visit every day, supplying them with books and with dreams too, and giving each other a hand when the need arises. So all of that is to say, I would be honored to give you the space to expand your business. This way, Bookstonbury would have a bookshop return to its center, while your tiny shop could still supply the outer areas whenever you wanted. What do you think? There's some strings attached, of course. I'd want to be involved in some way. But I've been involving myself in your business from day one anyway, so I hope you are used to it by now. And there are a few requirements you will need to fulfill before you can take over. But if you feel ready, we can discuss all those details tomorrow. I will come by your shop again. Okay, thank you, Tilde. It's wonderful. Okay, We can help another customer out. I need another fantasy novel now, and I want something epic. Also, I wouldn't mind challenging myself to a really long read. Okay, let's see what we got. So, an epic fantasy that's a really long read. Let's just look at the page numbers right now. Okay, well, that's more sci-fi. And that's all we got. I'm wondering about this one, though. Yes. Okay, great. I like coming of age stories. Also, I'm a bit of a young adult fan. I really enjoyed Inkheart. It's for my little sister. Okay. Let's start with fantasy and then do children's books as well. The Magic City. Okay. Heidi. The Little Prince. The Snowy Day. James and the Giant Peach. I don't know if any of these are, well, that's technically young adult, but let's move on to drama. Beauty. After being bullied for her appearance in middle school, she starts over with a new look. I'm wondering if that would be considered young adult. Because I haven't read that before, so I don't really know. But let's give it a try. Yes. Okay. Oh, I was going to interact with the typewriter, but I'll chat with Fern. Hi, nice to see the bookshop at the park. I had some free time today, so I thought I'd go for a walk. Well, no, that's not actually true. I was trying to spot this new creative writing club I heard about, but they don't seem to be here today. I guess they only meet on Fridays. Either way, I don't think I'm ready to join yet. How do I even approach them? They'll probably think it's weird that I want to join, since I'm already a writer for the review. Ugh, at this rate, I might never make any new friends in Bookstabury. Besides you, of course. But how do you do it? You're friends with practically everyone. I think if I were to observe you joining a few clubs at the park, I'd surely find out what it is you do right, even if you're not doing it consciously. Would you help me out? Okay, new request. It's all about popular. Give Fern a master class on how to talk to new people at the park. Join all 4 park groups. Okay, thanks. I'm really grateful for your help. Yeah, speaking of, let's join the chess group. Ah, hello. Do we have another potential player here? Are you familiar with the rules of chess, or would you like a refresher? We'll say I only know checkers. Oh, that won't be a problem. We have quite a few avid checkers players in the club as well. But you might need to bring your own board. Now, good luck for your next match. Okay, chess is life. Join the chess group. You can now play chess with your new friends at the park. All right, great. Yeah, let's go talk to the typewriter. Right, listen up. I've got the perfect chapter idea for the book. Swarm intelligence. Are bees actually aliens? Huh? What do you mean that's misleading and unscientific? Wow, you're being pretty bossy, you know. But all right, guess I'll revise by tomorrow. Yeah, keep at it. All right, that's it for the day. Okay, and today's Klaus's concert, so we're going to the Lighthouse. Yep, and there's the Bookstabury Review Lighthouse Metal Show tonight. Community bubbles with excitement ahead of first local heavy metal concert. In anticipation of tonight's big concert, the review caught up with band member Klaus Winter to talk about SIlens Libri's approach to music. Sometimes I struggle for the longest time to find a little inspiration, but then it hits me when I least expect it, like even browsing books in the new bookshop. Brought me a lot of neat ideas, explains the charismatic singer and guitarist. Entrance to the show begins at 6 p.m., free of admission. All right, good stuff. Now, how are we doing for books? We could do with more fantasy. And we'll go for this one. And yeah, I think that's good. All right. Wonderful. So, drama, crime, and fantasy. Add another fact. And we'll get some fantasy in here too. We'll add another drama book there. Okay, great. Okay, here we are. And there's that cute little sheep there. And let's see, are people still rehearsing? Yes, they are. Be wearing the tides of March. Okay, and it's raining. And here's Thomas. A very strong performance, wasn't it? And the audience was completely packed. Even Nadia was there, and she smiled at me, and she goes to an actual acting school. I couldn't be more satisfied. All of our efforts have paid off. Didn't I tell you your investments would make a difference? Everyone's been congratulating me on the high production value and the stylish chairs. Someone from the review actually called it a faithful retelling of a timeless classic. I'm sure with a glowing review like that, we'll attract some classic fans at future performances. Anyways, I will take a 3-day break from theater, and then we will be right back to rehearsals. There's lots to work on after all, and I hope you'll come back to see our play again soon. Okay, cool. Okay, let's help this person out. Hi there, I want something with a romantic plotline. I enjoy a good classic from time to time. Okay, let's look at the classics. That's tensions and relationships between family members. I'm not sure that's quite what they're looking for. Canterbury Tales. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Not that one. Okay. Othello, 1984. Titus Andronicus. What's over here? The Odyssey. It's like a drama as well. Let's try this one. Yes, I love romanticizing my life. Okay, glad you like it. All right, what do we got? Now, dear reader, you know everything there is to know about bees, and you will never have to read them ever again. Pretty interesting, right? I didn't even know I had so many bee facts memorized, but here they are. Okay. Hey, a book, and there's always room for improvement, right? Go on, take it. Your very first manuscript. The bees. This stack of paper can be turned into a real book. It's bound to be a #1 fact book. Oh no, what's this? What's happened? And with one final clack of the keys, the typewriter fell silent. Broken typewriter. Its type bars are in a terrible deadlock. Luckily? So 1% to classic sale chance, plus 5% to spooky effects, minus 5% to electrical effects. Okay. All right. Oh, and Anne. Hey, you. So, still not much going on, right? Oh gosh, I'm so bored. I love jogging, but there's only so many times you can see the same path. I beg of you, please, distract me with a book. Okay. Did you get anything new in? I just need another fantasy novel now. And if there are less than 200 pages, that's a plus. Okay, let's look for fantasy novels. Let's see if there are any that are less than 2. close to 200 pages. That's also close to 200 pages. What about... No, not that one. Let's go to kids' books too. I don't know if that would be considered fantasy. Let's go for James and the Giant Peach. Yes, wonderful. Wow, James and the Giant Peach has been on my list for ages. Good catch. Thank you so much for keeping me afloat with books. You're welcome. All right. What else we got? I Can't Live Without Sci-Fi. Really enjoyed Snow Crash. I hope it's not too much of a bother. Well, let's see what we can find. Attack on Titan. Dystopian fantasy manga. Okay. I don't know if that would really work. Return of the King. The Witcher. I feel like we're kind of... We're struggling a little bit for this one. But we'll take a look at the other ones. I'm gonna go for Attack on Titan and see if that's... Yes. Okay, cool. And here's Tilde. Hello, dear. Is now a good time to talk about business? I wanted to discuss the bookshop with you. I know the building is not nearly as modern as your own book wagon, and it might take some getting used to, but I believe you could adjust very well to the conditions. There are just a few tasks you need to have to look at first. The shop is already empty thanks to your help, but some dusting might be required. I'll give you a hand with that. Secondly, you need at least four shelves, otherwise this place will feel very empty. The shop is much bigger than your wagon after all, and you might want to have multiple shelves in each of them. But don't worry, the shop can wait until you have enough shelves together. Okay, so I've got 2 shelves, but I need to own 2 more. Okay, that's fine. Thirdly, I want you to be prepared for the business side of it all. It becomes a lot more complicated with a bigger shop after all. I know you've been in the book business for a while. It would just give me a lot more confidence if you had membership in Buxtonbury's Business Association as well. I forget, have you begun the course with Miriam yet? You should talk to her soon. She'll help you along. Okay, so I still have to complete that. I completely forgot about that. All right, I have one last requirement, and it is the most important one. I want you to have some friends and allies on your journey. You will always have me on your side, of course. I will lend my advice where I can. If you could check in with a few more people in town and offer them some support, I'm sure they would be happy to aid you in your tasks as well. Okay, so new request, the People's Bookseller. Help your fellow Bookstonians on their journey and unlock the power of true friendship. So I have to make golden memories with 4 of my friends. All right, I'm sure you've realized by now how important this whole business is to me. I will help you with these tasks however I can, but I want to see that I can trust you to do this. Okay. New request, a worthy heir. Become worthy of inheriting Tilda's old shop by completing her requirements. So I've achieved 1 out of 4. So that's something, right? When you have, come talk to me again and I will gladly hand over the keys and celebrate your achievement with you. Good luck for now, dear. Okay, cool. And here's Harper. Hey you gonna come to the next flea market again, right? You have to, there's different stuff there every time. And what if you miss the one really great treasure because you don't go? Okay, thank you for the reminder, Harper. I believe I can get more bookshelves from Tilde, actually, at the flea market. Oh, you came. Wow, I'm so glad to see you, says Klaus. I'm so nervous. Lux and Moira obviously need my help setting up, but I can barely think. I guess I found out I had stage fright at the bonfire this year, but today is much worse. What if everything goes wrong? Our first real concert. No one will ever let us play again. Is that realistic?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess not. I mean, we did practice a lot, and if we mess up a little bit, I reckon most people wouldn't notice. We're a metal band after all. Hey, thanks for keeping me real. You're a good mate. And thanks for coming today. I should probably help out backstage now. See you after the gig? Looking forward to it. Okay, I think we're wrapping things up. Okay, and now it's time for the concert. What's up, Buxtonbury? Woohoo! We're SIlens Libri, and we're so stoked to play for you tonight. This next song is called The Hollow Halls of History.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sleepless, no replies, dreaming, a kingdom lies, pages always just outside of sight, what do they hide? I'm here to teach you that hidden knowledge seeks you, and I would beseech you to take out that mental roadblock, stay up till day breaks, read until your eyes fall out, your sight turns dark, your spirit lifts, walk those hollow halls of history.
Oh, I'm liking it. I think everybody else is liking it too. Yeah.
Let's make some noise for our Tiny Bookshop. I'm here to teach you that hidden knowledge seeks you, and I would beseech you to take out that mental weirdbrow. Stay up till day breaks, read until your eyes fall out, your sight turns dark, your spirit lifts, walk those hollow halls of history.
All right. They should do a collaboration with KK Slider, you know? Thank you, Buxtonbury. Heck yes, that was so loud. At least smile for the photo, Moira love. Thanks for coming and see you soon. Oh, that was successful. New memory, too loud for the library. Yo, this was so metal. My ears are ringing now, but wow. It's awesome. Okay, what day is it today? Performance of Julius Caesar. We've done that already, so I might go back to. Oh, I'm trying to think about where to go. I might go back to the Mega Marché. And I think let's get a birdhouse as well. We don't have to equip it right now, but then that allows us to get something else that we can get, which might be another bookshelf or something, because we do need to get that. Okay. So Fern has written, vibrant hobby scene at park. Refurbished Rye Park attracts outdoor clubs. Since the official reopening of Rye Park for visitors, the local gardens have attracted a wide array of hobbyists, organizing recreational activities for the community. A cursory observation reveals that all groups are open to new members and participation is free of charge. We have compiled a helpful list of all weekly activities for our readers below. Chess Club, Monday and Wednesday. Yoga Club, Tuesday and Thursday. Writers Club, Friday and Sunday. Study Group, Saturday. Okay, that is very helpful. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to the Mega Marché. Crime and drama, okay. Well, maybe that's too much drama. Because I do want to include a little bit of everything. Okay. Yeah, let's see if we got anything else. Okay, making some sales already, so that's good. Okay, and somebody needs help. I could use a cookbook, but I don't want anything academic. Do you have anything like Cook as You Are? Let's see what we got. What do we got over here? Well, none of that seems like a cookbook. So I'm kind of wondering what else. Other genres. What about this one? Kitchen rules for your family and you. Yes, great. Okay, what are the bestsellers? What a week. I'm intent on reading a play. However, I'd like to be able to carry the book of Othello is one of my all-time favorites. Okay, let's take a look at the classics and see if there are any plays. What about this one? Yes, great. Oh, and here's Klaus. Oh, what do I do? We just had our monthly meeting with Cassie, our manager. She wants to implement one of those employee of the month bonuses, which sucks because now we're all going to be ranked on our performances. And I don't like being constantly observed while trying to do my job. But I could really use the money. Ever since the concert, I've been eyeing this old van. It could make a good tour bus, you know? I'd feel like such a sellout, though. How can I play their games without betraying my fellow comrades? What do you reckon I should do? Sell out? Sell out! Uh, really? Sell every book in your full bookshop at the supermarket. Become a sellout. Selling out. Not a bad idea, actually. Fill your shelves and sell everything at the supermarket. Oh, goodness. I didn't expect that from you, but I suppose it's true. It's not like I'm actually selling my soul or anything. I do a good job, after all. Why not take some more of the Megacore's money for it? Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's help out Klaus. I want to do a deep dive. I've heard the nonfiction here is good. Do you have anything like the Stones of Venice? Got anything for me, mate? Okay, let's see what we got. Let's look at fact books. A taxonomy of the flora of Buxton Bay from the late 16th century. Herbcraft, the power of natural healing and hexing. Let's see if he'd be into that. Yeah, I bet nobody else around here has read this. Oh, okay. Something is happening to the plant. Looks like it's grown into a little seedling. How cute. Okay, nice. Making progress with the plant as well. Okay, then I think it's time for the market. Yes, weekly flea market. So flea market only today. Organizers expect record turnout thanks to really perfect weather conditions. I think it's supposed to rain today. Other town's ongoing flea market in time. Today's visitors can once again browse, haggle, and buy to their heart's content. Okay, so we know about that. Yes, let's get this horizontal shelf. Nice. And then I think we can equip it. Yes, we can. Awesome. Okay. And what about? I think we'll just stick with that. We'll just do that. We'll equip that. All right. Neat. Okay. Flea market. Yes. Make sure I don't go to the wrong place accidentally. I have done that before. And travel, fact, and classic. Okay. Well, I'll add a few of these as well. All right, now we have 72 books. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get these classic books as well. Yeah, we'll add a few fantasy and fact. And we'll add one more drama. And I think that's it. Okay. Okay. So here we are. And let's chat with Tilda. Oh, what are you looking for? Well, none of this really, but maybe I'll go for the desk lamp. And that'll be it for now. There is Fern walking in. We'll see what they might want. And there's Harper over there. And it's starting to rain. Would you mind giving me a hand? Recently, I've been feeling a bit lost. I could really use a self-help book. I'm a fan of books like Finding Optimism. I hope it's not too much of a bother. Okay, so let's start with the fact books. And I'm not really seeing anything yet. Possibly this one. Would this be considered self-help? A recipe book? It helps you cook? I don't know. We can also look at the travel section as well. A train through Spain. Walk in the woods. Okay. Italian villas, rambles, tasting history. Yeah, goodness. I don't really know. Let's try this one. Yes. Okay, cool. And here's Harper. Did you know I'm a really good finder? I always find the best stuff around here. Last time, I found some really rare trading cards, and the time before that, my Baba and I brought a sled. That was so fun. I think this time I'll look for some cool trousers. Wait, are you saying you already found 7 treasures? Yeah, I guess I did. Impressive. I might make you my treasure hunting assistant if I ever need one. I look forward to it. Okay, and somebody needs help. What's up? I need a horror book right now. I enjoy a good classic from time to time. I'm a fan of books like The Telltale Heart. Okay, let's see what we can find. Would this be considered a classic at this point? I'm not sure. Or I don't know if that would be considered horror, though, or like a psychological thriller. What about The Fall of the House of Usher? Yes. Okay. And it's Klaus. Yo, that concert was absolutely brilliant. I still feel hyped up. I can't believe how many people came, and they were singing along too. After all the anxiety I had before the show, I couldn't have imagined a better outcome. And thank you again for all your support, mate. Oh, and you haven't even heard the best news yet. After the gig, we were approached by some people from out of town. They're like a group of organizers who put together alternative music events, and they asked us to play some shows for them. How brilliant is that? One local concert, and we already have more lined up in other cities. I think I need to let it all sink in before I can believe it. And we have to practice more than ever now. But I'll see you soon, all right? Then we can make plans for a real tour. That's awesome. All right. What are they looking for? Historical research. I can't get enough of towards a new architecture. Okay. I think we can do that. Oh, we only have a few fact books left. Okay. What about this one? Yes. Okay, great. Okay, I think that's it. Pretty successful overall, I would say. A good start to the first week of spring. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. And I think we've achieved quite a lot, and we still have more to go. So more things to do. Like, oh, before I forget, maybe I'll buy this book display. Now I don't know if this counts as part of the challenge of acquiring 4 bookshelves. But I'm just gonna buy it real quick before I forget. So we're just gonna see. Anyways, that will be it for today. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.